Hello, everyone. Raymond Moore, Kilted Prepper. How's everybody doing this morning? Life's good. It's Friday. So, yeah, did my walk this morning on a chilly 20 degrees out there and everything. And it's interesting. I was doing my walk and things, and a lot of the people know me and seen me, and I waved to everybody and everything like that. But it was funny. I've added to my walk, so now I'm walking down this dead end area too. And this lady saw me walking and everything, actually got out of her car and was taking video of me and everything. And I was actually doing a Instagram video at that time too. So she's videoing me as I'm videoing and doing my talk and stuff like that. And so, but it was funny. Yeah, she was, checking me out big time. I finally walked up to her car and say, "Hey, listen, my name's Raymond Moore. I just live right down the street here. I'm just doing my morning walk and workout here." So she's like, "Oh, okay, okay, okay." But still, she still kind of followed me around and kept an eye on me and stuff. I got, "Hey, Richard, hey, Chantel, how you doing?" So, but yeah, interesting thing. And then last night, I got to tell you something funny. I do my evening workout, and what I have is I have this cycle machine that I you know cycle and pedal and everything, and I do that for 45 minutes, and I do that while I'm watching Star Trek Voyager because that's what we're binging on right now. And so I'm pedaling and I'm pedaling and I'm pedaling. And you have to admit sometimes some of the shows are kind of slow and everything too. But I pedal for the whole show because the whole show is 47 minutes long. So again, it meets my 45-minute requirement and everything. But last night I'm pedaling and I'm pedaling. It's like, man, this show is just like, are we going to get to the end of the show yet? Because it sure feels like I've done. And finally, what I did is I checked to see how long the show was. What they did is they combined a part one and a part two together to make an hour and a half long show. And here I was pedaling already for almost 1 hour, actually 59 minutes. So I made my 45 minutes plus some. So, but yeah, it was funny last night in doing that and everything. But today's topic, it's interesting. I was going to talk about, where are they? I was going to talk about cool EDC things and everything like that, but I decided not to because, God was really talking to me this morning, and I heard a really great phrase on Ed Milet video, and the person that he was interviewing and things was talking about branding, this, that, and the responsibilities and things. But what she said and is if you want to get out there, she says you need to share the hope. And so that kind of perked my ears because I'm always a big hope person. But she says, "Do you know what hope stands for?" And she and it was said, "Help other people every day." Or help one person every day. Excuse me. Help one person every day. That's what hope stands for. And when I heard that, and I was like, that rocks, man, because that's what we're all about. And that's something that I'm trying to impress upon you guys. I'm trying to help teach you guys and everything, is that to be a good prepper, it's good of us to reach out to our community, reach out to our neighbors. This lady that was following me around and everything, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to give her one of my, set of my books and everything and leave it on her front doorstep so that she doesn't think I'm some creep or something like that. But anyways, it's to help one person every day. And that's what we as preppers need to strive for. But the big issue is, how can we help people when we ourselves are not doing the greatest, or we're, having our struggles, not meeting our goals, we're not mentally strong or have strong mental fortitude and everything. And so that's what I'm really working towards here. But let me share this with you. This is great. I don't know if you remember, there was a song by Stephen Curtis Chapman a long time ago, I want to say mid-90s, and it was called Heaven in the Real World. But in it, Chuck Swindoll opens the song up with this, and it says, "Where is the hope?" is I meet millions that tell me that they feel demoralized by the decay around us. He says, where's the hope? The hope for each of us is to not, excuse me, let me blow this up even better. The hope that each of us have is not who governs us or not laws that we passed or what great things we do as a nation. Our hope is in the power of God working in the hearts of people. That's where our hope is in our country, and that's where our hope is in our lives. And I when I was hearing that lady talk about hope, that song kind of popped into my head. That Chuck Swindoll quote. If you want to look it up, look it up. It's Stephen Curtis Chapman, Heaven in the Real World, and you can hear Chuck Swindoll give that opening statement. But the thing is that we as preppers, we have a chance to share the hope. Because I mean, like it or not, think about it. When during the depression and everything, because I do feel like we're going to see a depression and stuff. Are you going to listen to the guy who's in the soup kitchen line with dirty clothes and tattered clothes and down on his luck and everything, or are you going to listen to the person who's clean shaven and looks good, nice clothes, they're clean and everything? Who has more credibility? Well, obviously the guy that looks good, smells good, clean shaven and everything has more credibility. So you're going to listen to that person more. And that's who we are. We are preppers who have prepared, gotten ready, and we are weathering the storm in a good way. Now, yeah, it sucks to be in the storm and everything, but we're still weathering it in a good way versus others who didn't. Why? Because we got our beans, bullets, band-aids, and Bibles, but also we have our strong mental fortitude. We have determination. We have our grit and everything. And that's an issue I'm seeing with a lot of preppers out there. They lack that because they don't have goals. So many preppers, and I'm going to be very bold and very honest here. I see a lot of preppers that couldn't walk a half mile because they are big, huge people because they sit on the couch all day, stuff their face with stinking Pringles. And so how can you set these goals? Why are you so mentally weak and everything? Why aren't you taking care of yourself? Why aren't you achieving goals? Why isn't you and your spouse doing great in marriage and it's just an okay roommate marriage? Why is it that you don't spend time helping yourself, growing yourself? Why is it that you have too much month and not enough money? And these are the things that I'm attacking. These are the things that I'm trying to teach people how to be better in is, because like it or not, even though you have all your beans, bullets, bandies, and Bibles, you're still not strong mentally. And if you're not strong mentally, you're going to fold up like a cheap lawn chair, crawl off onto the corner, sucking your thumb in the fetal position. That's what is going to happen, folks, because I've seen it. You watch what happened in Argentina, you watch what happened in Venezuela, you watch what happened in Zimbabwe, you watch whatever happens whenever there's economic collapse and people freak out because they don't have the mental fortitude. And that is what we need to be preparing for today is strong mental fortitude. And so I'm putting together a group, folks, and I'm doing it. I feel very strong about this, and it's important that we grow preppers and help folks become mentally strong so that when the storm does hit, we can weather the storm and survive the coming storm. And that is what is coming. Yeah, sure, we got a possibility of nukes and EMP and zombie apocalypse or whatever other, dream in the sky sort of, thing that might happen. But like it or not, what is staring us straight in the face right now is economic collapse. Folks, we are in a recession right now and we are going down. And so, and I've said this multiple times, I am reading more and more in Wall Street Journal. I am reading more and more on Market Watch and some of these other financial magazines and information sources and everything. More and more financial pundits are saying depression. And in fact, the feds just came out and said, you know what, we're going to keep rates high for at least another 6 to 8 months. Folks, what are these high rates going to do to our economy? it's going to continue to kill us and everything. So what's going to happen? We are going down. And so what we need to do is become mentally strong, have strong mental fortitude, that determination, that grit, be able to achieve our goals, hit it hard. And then by us taking care of ourselves, what happens then is then we have the power, the energy, and the wherewithal to then start caring for others, start sharing that hope, help one person every day. Otherwise, when you're trying to juggle all these life balls and everything, and if you're screwing it up yourself and everything, what good are you to not only yourself, but what good are you to your family? What good are you to your neighborhood, your community, your church, all these other areas of your life, your workplace and everything? So how can you get better? And that's what I'm trying to help folks here. We are doing a group, and I'm putting this together. I'm looking into some software that I'm going to be investing in, and I'm going to be talking probably to them this weekend and see what I need to do to set this up. But I am serious about this. I have a mission. I want to start helping preppers get mentally strong, get ready for the coming storm so that they can survive the coming storm. And so I'm super excited about this, and I want to share the hope. And I imagine a nationwide or global MAG group, mutual assistance group, with all these people helping each other, holding each other accountable, achieving goals. I'm going to be teaching hardcore core 4. I'm going to be teaching what I call the 1950s diet and everything. And these are things that I'm going to be doing and stuff. And just it was funny. Yesterday I had someone contact me about the 1950. Well, you should look into XYZ diet, and you should look into XYZ this, and you got to buy their foods and everything. And that's horse hockey, folks. The thing is that a lot of these diets, and I've even written a book on ketogenic diet, and so I know these things. I went through classes, I got certified, and all this other junk and everything. But the thing is, a lot of these diets are not maintainable. I mean, like it or not, it ain't. And so you put in all this time, effort, money, especially if you're buying all these like Jenny Craig things and this Optivia stuff and all these other stinking diets that cost you an arm and a leg. And the moment that you quit these, you come, grow big again, get fat again and everything, because they don't teach you mental fortitude. And so I'm really trying to push a 1950s diet. I'm really trying to push teaching people how to use the core 4 to their advantage and really hit the day hard and succeed and see all their goals come to life and get achieved and stuff. So I'm on a mission, folks, and I want to be help preppers to really grow and expand and do even better every day. So let's see who's in the room. We got Holly, we got Kim, we got my wife, wonderful Cynthia. Hey, Cynthia. Pat Hagee, how you doing, Pat? We got Elizabeth. Hey. So, but got a lot of folks here. But this is what I'm truly feeling. This is something that I feel strongly about. I feel like this is my mission in life. I've seen a discrepancy in the prepper arena. And if we don't get our crap together, then we are all going to fold up like cheap lawn chairs. And I'm not going to happen. It's not going to happen to me and my family. Is it going to happen to you and your family and things? So are you mentally strong? Are you able to do this? Or are you just a couch potato sitting on there eating Pringles and watching Netflix and everything? If you're one of those people, then guess what's going to happen when SHTF happens? You're going to fold. So, yeah. So today I was going to talk about cool EDC stuff, but God really just impressed upon me to share the hope because it was really interesting. Help one person every day. But how can we help one person every day if we aren't physically ready and mentally ready and able to help those people? How can we help them if we can't help ourselves? So that's everything for today, Ray. Today, I'm Raymond Moore, Kilted Prepper. We'll see you. Goodbye. God bless and kilt on.